Dear Dairy. So, welcome to, oh, it's not quite Sunday yet, it's just Saturday. For those stupid, well, not stupid people, but evil people who are the devil sitting on your shoulder. It's my right shoulder, but whatever. Maybe he's dyslexic. Actually, I have a devil on each shoulder, but they don't ask where the angel is. And don't blink. For those who are foolish enough to believe that they can hold to the idea of just one more round in Civ 5, just one more, no, especially not when you're trying to build a spaceship and launch it and do that kind of thing. Just does not work. You wind up either staying up until 7 o'clock in the morning, like I did the other night, or what you wind up doing is, staying up until almost 3 in the morning, like I did this morning. But I built all the pieces for the spaceship, for the rocket, and I wanted to launch it. Damn it! I wanted to finish taking over the entire planet, which I finally defeated the Aztecs, which were my last remaining Civ rival. Everybody else are city-states, although I want to annex all of them too. It's just like I used to do in Spore. I would go through, and I think I mentioned this in another entry, just send another city a gift, set up a trade route, and just trade until they're like, would you like to buy our cities? Yes, I would. Here, have 50,000, blah, 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 whatever. And you slowly take over the planet without firing a shot that way. I love it. And everybody gets rich in the process. It's great. You can't do that with Civ 5. You have to be Austria if you want to take over various countries or cities or what have you without, or both, without firing any shots, apparently. Whatever. Very, very, that makes no sense to me. Maybe Austria could have it much more easy, that they don't have to have anywhere near as many requirements. Maybe the advantage of playing Austria is that you can do this diplomacy marriage thing, whatever, at a much earlier state where you're not, you don't have to have your reputation or whatever quite so high, what have you. That would make sense. But to make it so that no one else can do that, I mean, there's one thing about increasing the replay value of the game, and then this is just crippling other players and forcing them to play the game the way I don't want to play it, because I would rather set up trade routes and gradually just make money for both me and for them, figure out how best to work the economy that ultimately they're like, hey, you know what, you are really, really good with economics, which for me to say that is retarded. That makes no damn sense whatsoever. But, we'd love you. Why don't you become our 51st state? Something. But no, apparently you can't do that unless you're Austrian. So, I was this close because I built, like I said, I built all the pieces to the spaceship. I was going to launch that rocket right after I got finished taking care of the Aztecs, and I couldn't figure out how to assemble it. I had all the pieces outside my capital, but I couldn't put them together. And in my web searches today, I discovered it's because I've already beaten the game once. I had my culture victory. I didn't have to, the fact that I chose to keep playing rendered it impossible for me, because apparently launching the rocket is the science victory. I don't care. I've beaten the world. Are you telling me that I now can't leave it because I run it or I rule over it or something? That because I am now president of all things I survey, that I am not allowed to leave this planet? Because that sucks. I built a rocket. I want to launch it. And I almost tweeted to Sid Meier saying, dude, what the hell? What the hell is going on with this? And then it occurs to me, he would probably say, look, if you've already beaten this thing and you want to launch a rocket for fun, or just in general, if you want to launch a rocket for fun, go play Kerbal Space Program. So I went and bought Kerbal Space Program. I just decided to, thought somebody left the front door open. Thought maybe, hey, I'll just beat him to the punch, and I'll go ahead and buy it. I haven't done anything with it yet. I installed it, I started it up once, and started the tutorial, and the controls are a bit odd for me. I'm not used to using the right mouse button to pan and when I zoom, I don't expect it to move up and down the rocket. I expect it to move. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. I mean, I hadn't played the thing for more than 5 minutes. I'll figure it out. So yeah, if you're not going for the science victory in Civ, and you still want to launch a rocket anyway, go play Kerbal Space Program for one. But be prepared for some frustration. To unlock my iPad again so that I can see my notes, because I forgot what they are. Oh, right. So one of the things that happened today, Total Biscuit did a video today that I thought was, actually it may have been yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was today, but it might have been yesterday. By the time you see this, it will definitely be at least yesterday. It was his vlog status update thing, and he talked about something that I kind of mentioned in like 1 or 2 episodes ago, where I have to keep myself in check, because sometimes I feel like I'm referring to Jesse and Dodger and Total Biscuit and everybody else, all these people that I follow and Gopher on YouTube. I follow them with such regularity that they are such a commonplace fixture in my life that it generates this false sense of familiarity. I mentioned that in another episode. And Total Biscuit kind of, well, actually, I can't say he touched on it, because he went into it to a significant degree today. And really good video. Very, very good stuff. Thought he communicated it very well, but then, the man is definitely not stupid. So I was very, very impressed with the way that he put it. And some of it is a very hard lesson for some people. And yeah, some people aren't going to like it, but whatever. Not whatever, but anyway. So I thought that was very cool. If you have a chance, go and check that out. I'll see if I can find the video and put the link down below. Also, since you're going to be going and watching these other YouTube videos, Jesse Cox and Josh Mattingly have this show that they do called The Green Light, and it's all about new games that are coming out, especially indie games and stuff. And the one that they did today was called Mount Your Friends. So some of you may have seen this. They played it on Friend Zone on the Polaris channel like a month ago, I think. I think I may have actually peed my pants a little bit, because I was laughing so hard watching Jesse and Josh play this thing. I don't really want to tell you any more than that, because the video is so damn funny, and I don't want to spoil any of it. But plus, I mean, the title of the game, Mount Your Friends, I mean, who the hell wouldn't want to do that? So, definitely go check that out, because it's very, very amusing. What else do we have? Oh, yes. My unemployment paperwork came today. I can stop freaking out about it, because I mean, I was panicking, because last Sunday, it's like a week ago, I filled out this stuff online. I was like, oh my god, did they get it? Did it go through properly? I mean, I didn't get any kind of notification, email or whatever, a call saying it's okay, we got your application, we're processing it, what have you, something to know that I didn't do anything wrong, that I did it all correctly, I should say. Panic. But it's okay. It's okay. This thing is here now, so I know that unemployment has begun. Whew. What else is there? Tomorrow, being Sunday, know exactly what that means. Oh, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Marie Callender's all-you-can-eat brunch buffet, even though it's breakfast. they call it brunch. So yes, Ray Calendars and I will have our little tete-a-tete. Interesting. I think that, yeah, it sounds like French. Something Gopher mentioned today. Let me see if I can find the thing. It's a YouTube video for a guy who created, because there's a couple people. There's a guy who does a additional werewolf content. Well, content using a way. Oh, let's start again. He made a really nice werewolf mod called The Legend of Kane. And if you play a werewolf at all in Skyrim, this is a really great way to. I mean, oh my God, it's awesome. It replaces the default werewolf growl. It gives you, lots of just. It's really, really good. Anyway, he also makes little, movies and stuff, machinima with it, and they're quite good. But there's another guy that Gopher mentioned today. That if you go to Gopher's channel, that's Gopher Gaming YouTube, he mentions the guy's name, which is Rubak Daman, I believe is how it's pronounced. Prelude the Curse, episode number 1, and I'll include the link to this below. One of the things that he mentioned, not Gopher, but Dragons 2, which is the channel DRAGENS 2, number 2. One of the things that he mentions is that there is no voice acting in the thing. So I'm like, really? And he has encouraged people, if you want to do some voiceover stuff, go ahead and do it and post it. And awesome, yeah, okay, no problem. Now, one of the things in going through this and watching the video, it's a lot. For one, it's a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be, maybe 2 minutes, trailer length. It's 9 minutes and 46 seconds. That's real. I thought it was the trailer and like the beginning of the first episode or something, but it's a really deep, in-depth trailer, and it's very, very cool. It's very well done, and I'm definitely going to be looking into if I can. I'm going to try to see if I can find if the guy, the creator, if he's got a copy of it that doesn't have the subtitles in it, because while I'm fine with subtitles on videos and everything, and I don't mind if he doesn't have a version that doesn't have it, but there are some points where there's long gaps between when things are being said, and it would be a little odd if some things are subtitled and some things are not. There's a couple of sentences that it doesn't feel like they roll out very well, that it'd be better if they were phrased another way, maybe. I mean, I don't want to start, twisting a director's vision, but it's nice to be able to bring something of my own to the performance as well. So I may look, but not may, I will look into that, because that looks like that's going to be fun. A lot of fun to do that. And it's a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Not quite sure I'm going to do that, though. I mean, because I don't think I can be playing the video. I mean, I don't have the setup here to be playing this video and recording, like standing at my microphone, watching. It'd be like doing ADR, additional dialogue reel, recording while I'm not sure I'd have the. I'll look into it. Never mind. I really don't have that much to say, and we just passed the 14-minute mark again. So, yeah, that's all my notes, and a couple of things that I didn't write in my note. Yeah, okay, so I will let you guys go, and I will talk to you probably tomorrow. All right? And until then, be careless.